Hi, why your funding proposal is likely to be rejected. In this video, I'll identify and discuss the major reasons of rejection. So here are the reasons of rejection. The first one is related to adequacy of rationale present in the project proposal. If you do not provide adequate evidence to prove the existence of the problem or to highlight the importance of the problem, the funding proposal is likely to be rejected. Second major reason is related to relevance. Relevance has two issues. The first one is that the funding proposal is not a good match with the mandate of the funding agency. And sometimes it also happens that your proposal is a good match with the mandate of the funding agency, but by the time you submit the proposal, the priorities and interests of the funding agency have changed. So in this case also relevance is compromised. Second issue is related to a weak link between the proposed research and the core problem of interest. So in either of the cases, the proposal is likely to be rejected. Another major reason of rejection is related to the value of the proposed research. What is the impact of the proposed research? If you do not clearly state the impact of the proposed research in the proposal, so your proposal is likely to be rejected. Sometimes you adequately describe the impact, but you do not give measurable outcome indicators with targets, objective targets. Means indicators do not qualify SMART criteria. So in either the case, the proposal is likely to be rejected. Sometimes it also happens that the idea you're going to present is not unique enough. I mean, it's too general. Sometimes you feel that the proposal is containing a unique idea, but the funding agency has already received a similar project proposal or funding agency has already approved a similar funding proposal. So in this case also the proposal will be rejected or can be rejected. Then there are some problems with scope. Sometimes it is a general tendency among the researchers that they include too much scope in the proposal. When they make it too much, it becomes unrealistic. Sometimes it also happens that the scope is too small that the proposed initiative becomes meaningless. So in either of the case, the funding proposal is likely to be rejected. Another major reason is related to flaws in methodology. The proposal contains some unrealistic approach or theoretical foundations present in the proposal they are weak or clarity is missing or timelines are unrealistic. Sometimes it also happens that the problem is actually more complex than what the proposal describes. So that shows either lack of seriousness on the part of researcher or it shows that the applicant does not have adequate knowledge about the problem. And sometimes it also happens that methodology section does not contain adequate information about the statistical analysis which the researcher is likely to use or is planning to use in the analysis. So in either of the case, the proposal is likely to be rejected. Another major reason is related to budgeting. Budgeting here has two basic dimensions. One is related to cost estimation and second one is related to phasing of the cost estimates. Let's first talk about the cost estimation. Cost estimation has three major components. One is identification of cost items, second one is the quantification of cost items, and third one is the valuation of cost items. If you make some serious errors in either of these three cases, the proposal is likely to come up with poor budgeting. So that would leave a very bad impression and proposal is likely to be rejected. Another major reason of rejection is inadequate compliance. If you're not fully addressing the evaluation criteria contained in the guidelines of the funding agency, or if you're not following the guidelines, just like contents, format, length, etc., or you have totally ignored the submission deadline. So in either of the case, the proposal is likely to be rejected because it shows that there is some issue of non-seriousness on the part of the applicant. Then there are some general issues also. For example, the proposal is badly written or it lacks citations, means proper homework has not been done, means the researcher or the applicant is going to reinvent the wheel. But the proposed team does not appear to have the required competencies. How do the evaluators come to know whether the team does have required competencies or not? They simply evaluate it from the profile you have submitted along the proposals. So evidence of compatibility must be produced in the proposal. Yet the point of caution is that sometimes researchers present a long list of ongoing initiatives. Sometimes it leaves a very bad impression on the evaluators. It gives an impression that the researcher is too much committed, but the applicants would not be able to make a justice to any new initiative. So in such cases, it's very likely that the proposal would be rejected. So thanks for watching.